Hello everyone, it's Linda from Richter Stitcher. This will be my Flosstube, I don't even know what number it is, and today's September the 28th. It's been kind of crazy, but I'll upload my 50-minute, I think, tour of what's all in here now and how I have it set up, and then I'm going to go out here and share with you the next project I have on my plate after this reno. Just have a few things here on my craft table that I'm going to put away in the next couple days, but between that and starting my fall, it'll get done. So let's go out here and I'll share with you the project that's upcoming now that my craft room is done. We have, if you can see, all my fall here in the dining area. Just emptied 14 boxes, I guess. So this all will go in my dining room, in my kitchen, and my living room. The cabinets will get all falled out. And then the area here in the kitchen, I have got the table area covered with the boxes that I emptied, and then this area here. So I do it to myself, but those are the boxes I just completed in the last hour, emptying. A few things to wash up, and then these all can be put in the attic for a month or so. But that's kind of what's happening now that the craft room is done. And when I get it all finished and decorated, I'll make a short tour of it all. Okay, going to give you a small tour of the completed cleanup. This room was packed from my previous posts, you will see. I was able to get everything out of here except for a couple stands. I'm debating on using this closet to hold my extra cross stitch stands that don't get used too often. I keep one craft in here to work on, yarn craft. But let me show you. These are just empty containers, things that I cleaned out. This is what we're looking at now. Just have to do some labeling, mostly. But, and there's a few things on the craft table that I still got to sort through, but most everything else has a place. I've got, like I said in previous posts, my yardage, fat quarters, strips, yardage are in here as well as bundles, and I got a label like things like this on the front so I know what's in them, although you can kind of see this is Christmas, this is my checks, and a few florals. What do you call this kind of material? It's the heavier stuff, like outdoor materials. There's mixed in just different. I do it by pattern usually. These are bundles as well. Things that I've picked up and collected. Let's see, let's go over to the coffee table. Listen to me, my craft table. I've got the big fluffy stuff in here. I forget there's a name for some of it. Then these are more of the kitted type things, or panels, lots of panels in here to sew up. These are more like silks and things, wedding type materials. These are like t-shirt, stretchy type, soft flannel type materials. So I got to label all these with that. Not sure, I might use stickers. These are the dry eraser. You can write on them and erase them, but sometimes if you keep pulling them or touch them, they rub off, so I might just use a sticker. And then this is just a t-shirt and aprons, things like that. These are mending, things that I gotta mend or fix. Then my scissors and rotary cutters will go on there. I actually have an empty one, so I'll find something to put in there, I'm sure. Glue gun is in here. Flannel bundles also over here. Different print and and checks. This is all for project bag making, snaps, zippers, mesh, straps, rulers, things that I use to make project bags. This is all cross-stitch frames and hoops, grime guards, things that go deal with cross-stitch. These are some flip-flops that I crochet on. I have a bunch. I bought these and you can actually crochet on the edge. So I haven't done a lot of them, but for gifts, they're quick, easy gifts in the summertime. And then over here we have the 3 sewing machines, 1, 2, 3. I have to plug in all my lights. They're where I want them, but they're not plugged in. Then of course I have my DMC and my threads. I got all of my, I forget what these are called. It's Sew Emma holders. They're rubber, but you can put your tools in there. I've got some scissors there. Tried to think about what I would need at each of the machines. Little snips. Chain piecing will probably be done over here. So I got my little chain piece tool here. And I put up my IKEA board. Decided to have some paper towels, because if I'm crafting here, painting or whatever, sometimes I need my paper towels. I put in a few rulers here, like different shaped rulers. And then of course I have my containers with pins and clips and chalk and all the things that you use, pin cushions, lint rollers, just a few decor items. And then in the back, I don't know if I can get there, but I have, for my huge, large rulers, they just slide in there. I put the real big one back in there. I don't remember what I put, but that's a stool that flannels. I've got extra flannels underneath that stool. And as for the drawers, every one of the drawer systems, for your project that you're working on will be in there. I have knitting projects in this drawer. Most of my whips are going to be in these drawers. I can never get that drawer closed. There, that works. These are crochet whips, and I think same as the bottom, more crochet whips. So I have lots of crochet whips, more than I do any other whips probably. Same as this one over here. Whatever project I'm working on will be for right here for this sewing machine, which is a Nelco. And these have my cotton yarns in the top and my twine. That's that drawer. Then I have my cotton skeins, smaller ones, in here. And then the bottom drawer is the needles, crochet hooks, knitting needles. Those are all in here. Decided to have one place to go to when I need a needle or a counter. Those are all in there. This drawer over here has sewing things. There's my bobbins are in here, elastics, rulers, and then I have some PVC extras over there. This is also crochet. 2 projects I have fairly large, a blanket and a ball of yarn in there for whips that I've started. And these are also crochet whips that I've started. So I can just pull a bag out and say, okay, let's finish this. And if I don't finish it, I can pull it out and put the yarn away. Just didn't want to have to deal with that right away. This is kind of unique. I found some frames and I might attempt my own framing. We'll see how it goes. But I have a tray in here also that has some magnetic frames.